Yo, what's up, man? This is Boxing Combo. I was just watching, the Winky Wright versus the Paul Williams undercard. Arreola versus Mccline. I'm like, whoa, that's a good fight. Man, people might not know that's a real good fight. That's gonna be a action-packed fight. You have Arreola, who's like a come forward, throw a lot of hits. He's coming to knock you out. And Mccline is also a real good action-packed fighter. What do I think about this fight? Arreola versus Mccline. I think it's gonna probably be probably the fight of the night, honestly. The thing is with me with Mccline that he's a real good heavyweight fighter. I don't know if people remember, he had a real good fight with Samuel Peter. He put Samuel Peter on his butt about 4 or 5 times or something like that. Arreola, man, this guy, he's not like on the high standards in terms of Klitschko's and these guys, but that doesn't make him bad. Everyone has their own way or own form of attracting fans and attracting the public, and I think Arreola, he's probably not the best, but he's not bad either. He just comes to fight. He comes to do something. He comes to give you some sort of action, and that's good to see in the heavyweight division. And a lot of Arreola fights has been probably one of the most exciting fights in recent years in the heavyweight division. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Mccline, this guy, he has great skills. He hits hard. He's a real good boxer in the heavyweight division. It's just sometimes I don't understand it. Because when he fought Samuel Peter, in my eyes, I saw him win. I saw him win the fight. But the thing was, like, sometimes he had him on the verge of knockout. Like, he had him like just ready to knock him out, and then he would like step back. And I'm thinking, like, what? What is he doing? What is he doing, man? He has this guy just ready to be knocked out, and he's not taking advantage of that. He's like, I don't know if it's like after throwing a hard combination and having Samuel Peter go down, when Samuel Peter got back up, I don't know if Mccline was just too tired to throw another hard combination to knock him out, to finish him off. I don't know if he was just too tired to do that every time he had him on the verge of knockout, or was it like he had him on the verge of knockout, or was it like he was just trying to put some pressure on him, trying to put some pressure on Samuel Peter, and then he would kind of like step back. I just don't understand what happened in that fight. And I don't know if he's those type of guys where like they get paid just to put some pressure on this opponent but not defeat him. You gotta just kind of let the guy beat you. I look at these boxers kind of like prostitutes to a certain point. My bad, but that's how I see it. So I don't really understand that. He had this guy, he had Samuel Peter just ready to just take him out, and he didn't do it. I'm like, what's up, Mccline? I don't know. And then the thing is, at the end of the fight, when the fight was finished, I don't remember clearly, but I think they actually gave Samuel Peter a unanimous decision. I'm not sure, but I think whatever you guys write on this, I was like, what? A unanimous decision? That's like, I think that's what happened. I'm like, how can, that's why these judges are so, like, judges to me are pigs, man. They're corrupt, they're pigs, they're worthless, honestly. But, that fight, any way you looked at it, Mccline won that fight. But, and then when they talked to Mccline, this is what Mccline had to say. He said, I thought the fight was closer. You thought the fight was closer? How can he say that? He was supposed to say this: I won this fight, and I was robbed. That's what he was supposed to say. He didn't say it. That's why I think he was just paid to put some pressure on Peter, and then let Peter beat the crap out of him and use him as a punching bag, and even on top of that, he's still going to do that. So I'm looking at Samuel Peter as such a great boxer, you know, but he always has that something's up with this guy. But this is not even the point. I'm just saying that Mccline is a good fighter. He is a good boxer. He does hit hard. He is real good, and he's going to fight Arreola now. Now, if I were to pick who could win this fight, I would actually go with Mccline. I mean, I don't know what shape he's in. I haven't seen him for a while now. Matter of fact, I haven't seen him since that last fight with Samuel Peter. So I don't know what shape he's in. But if I were to pick one of the fighters, I would pick Mccline, because he is a veteran. He's been in there with a lot of guys. He's a good boxer. He's tall. He's strong. But the thing is, I don't know if he just gets paid to go in there and make the other guy look good, or he tries to apply some pressure and then he'll lay back and let the other guy defeat him. You know, if he's that type of prostitute, then that's what I don't know. But I think still it's going to be an exciting fight, because all the Arreola fights are exciting. So, you know, in that fight, like I said, if it were to be a real fair fight, I would kind of think Mccline has the edge, the experience, and the good boxing. But for me, you know, honestly, for me, I'm rooting for Arreola. I just want to keep seeing this guy fight. I think he's a great heavyweight, you know. And then you can say, well, he's not all that good. You know, who's that good in that division? There's very few. So anyway, it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be exciting, and I can't wait to see it, man. So now I have more reason to watch the Winky versus Paul Williams, because the undercard is going to be Arreola. He's going to be in the undercard. And anytime you got a boxing match with Arreola, you're going to want to see that fight, because that last fight he had was real good. It was very exciting. It was a real good fight, honestly. I had a lot of fun with that fight. So y'all know Boxing Combo. I just wanted to get my thoughts out on the Arreola versus Mccline. I think it's going to be a good fight. So y'all know. Peace, baby.